Well, hello YouTubers, and here I am at the Genos. I just wanted to show you this really great rhythm called Viola Cururu. It's in the Moda de Viola pack, which is one of the Brazilian packs. And it's got this really super driving beat, and I wanted to sort of make a big sound using this. So I'm using one of the voices from let me just double check which pack this is from. This is from the Completely Klaus pack from Sound Packs, and it's a big. Got this real great sort of happy feeling to this style. It's an absolute belter of a rhythm. Listen to this introduction for 3. The intro goes on quite a bit. 8 bars. And you're in. So it comes in on the 10th bar. You ready? Really great style. It's probably one of my favourites at the moment. And let's not forget, this keyboard is fine and is actually nearly 6 years old, which is just scary. The whole pandemic thing really did wipe out one hell of a break between different models. So I can only pray to God that we get a new keyboard soon. But meanwhile, these styles are keeping things alive, because this is something brand new. It's really interesting. It's a great style. So I want to make it bigger. Now, one of the voices in the expansion pack that comes with this Viola Capral Legato. So if we combine it with this style, it works fabulously. And now to give this a lift, I thought, well, why not? So we've had that voice, we've got the Viola Capral, and then we brought in this Euro bell pad again from one of the Sound packs. Naturally, this is going towards the string section, isn't it? It just sounds so big. So let's have a look, see what we can bring in. So we've got the SP string sound pack in here as well, another sound packs. Let's just quickly go to it, SP strings. And if I bring in, for example, the last strings, just turn the volume down a little touch. And if I keep that, well, in actual fact, I've got a choice. I could either keep it with the organ sound, or I could go back to the expansion pack itself. Let me just find it and bring in that wonderful, which pack was it now? Moda de Viola, here we go, and Okay, and I need to pick the right rhythm. So go back to that pack. For some reason it decided to change, which I didn't want it to do. But no problem. It's easy done. There we go. Okay, let's just go back. It's just such a stunning sound. Right, let's go back to this string as well that I'm looking for. Right. Turn the string down. Now, one of the things that I generally find with Yamaha styles, the balancing of the volumes isn't ever really to my taste. I like the drums to sort of cut through. So I'm going to adjust the drum volume. Okay. Take the strings off for the moment. Bring the bass a bit warmer. Bring in the little guitar. Pad, to be fair, the pad is just a filler. I wouldn't increase the volume of the pad. But there's a real concoction of super voices in there. And I want that sort of guitar to be a bit brighter. Okay, so we've got a nice combination here. Let me just save that. I'll put that memory number 9, just for the fun of it. If you wanted to have a bit of fun, Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, and if I wanted to really thicken this up, I could go into my multi-pad, find something a bit faster. Let's try pick, no. "16-beat works, and then again in the left hand I can bring some more strings in. But I don't want the factory strings, I want the SP strings in expansion. Yeah, they're much bigger. SP strings, let's go soundstage. Move them up an octave. There we go. Or if you want to do something else, that guitar strum is too much. There we go. Now, the nice thing with things like this style is I can go into the channel section and mute many parts, and it still has this intriguing sort of depth to the style. So just with bass and drums, just bass and drums, and then you can bring in another part, chord 1, now Yamaha, if you're watching, when you do this, so when you bring in chord 1, don't just bring in chord 1, slowly bring in the part. It would be so much nicer and better and more musical. So tap chord 1, instead of it just appearing, it slowly builds up in volume. Like chord 2, it just suddenly comes. It'd be nice to have it brought in gently. This is a super style, absolutely hands down. And again, if I bring all of the parts in, it's much bigger. So if we try intro 2, just for something different, start with A minor. That's a nice intro. And again, I'm sticking with that voice from the pack, which is the Viola Caporal legato. We've got RR. Wonder if that's round robin, so that the voice changes as you're playing. And then we've got a strum. Then we've just got normal. Viola Caporal mute. So nice. Then we've got a slide. That's annoying. And then we've got some nice accordions. See what's on number 2. Oh, and then we're into drum kits. Ooh. And then we've got a mega voice, which I'm guessing is used in the style, which you wouldn't use on the right hand. So all in all, this little pack. Yeah, and that's just one style in this little expansion. Now we've got Pagoda di Viola. Trying to figure out where the string's coming from. It's on the left hand. It's quite a fast rhythm. Intro 3. Ooh. God, I'll come back in a day. Woo, that's a hell of an introduction. Didn't need a street map for that one. Right, so Viola Catarate. That's a bit more my speed. Right, let's try this. Now, let's not go with a voice that's not in this part. Let's try it. Now if I add that string, the bell pad from Sound Packs, which is the bells and pads and bells, and put the Euro pad bell on, let's get it right. And before anybody asks, please don't message saying what are you playing, because I have no idea. I'm just making this stuff up on the spot. I like to sort of improvise, and these sort of sounds really do. And again, if I wanted to thicken this up, just stick a string sound in amongst all the voices on right 3. And I'm going to go back to my SP strings. I'm going to pick soundstage. It's a nice pack. Let's just go and have a look at a couple more of these rhythms in this one. We got Queermana. A bouncy little number, isn't it? Actually, that works quite well. Then we've got Todo Balanco. It's a nice sort of 8-bit-ish sort of thing. Off it goes. You know, a lot of the rhythms, the styles in here, you can generally dictate or have a very good idea where they're going to go. These, no chance. You press ending and you just think, when's it going to finish? Let's try ending 3 just out of for pure fun. Ending 3. These are some of the nicest rhythms I've heard, and they are so playable. In fact, you know, theme from The Godfather, and it works nicely, doesn't it? Oh, hang on, the confusing thing is, because all this is not obviously in English, I don't know whether I'm picking a rhythm or a voice. So if I go back into voices, there we go, look. That's really great. The bass comes in with the as you go down the keys. Yeah, it's a really good sound. There's only 2 accordions in here, but it's nice as well. It's a really nice combination, that pad bell. That's the guitar from the pack. And the pad bell. If you wanted to break the pattern and maybe not have a voice from that pack, you could always go into woodwind and look for a nice flute. Where is the nice flute? Classical flute. And a bit more reverb on that flute. So anyway, we have a little trip down the lane of, what's it called? Moda de Viola, which is an expansion pack from Brazil, and it's available from the Yamaha website somewhere. I'll have to pop it and see if I can find a link for you. But it's really one of the nicest expansion packs I've seen. Moda de Viola is the name of the pack. And there's 5 styles, not a huge amount, but the styles are all very, very nice. And they're voiced in a very different way to all the other stuff, so it's nice to have a refreshing sound. And like I keep saying, don't forget, this is nearly 6 years old. And I won't make no bones about it, it is time for a replacement. I would love to have something new, and I just wish Yamaha would get their finger out and do something about it. Time is of the essence, because people are starting to get sick of playing the same thing, and I do know quite a few players of Genos who have unfortunately gone to the dark side with other keyboards, and it's just down to, not because they wanted to, but they're just tired of Genos. And we do need a new keyboard. It's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. If you have a Tyros 5 or anything below Genos, then this is the one to get, because these are going to drop in price like nobody's business, because they're going to become second hand. And of course the new one will come out and it'll be a premium price, I can assure you. But however, if you are looking for a keyboard and you don't want to go to maybe the SX900, this is going to drop absolutely price-wise second hand, you can guarantee it. So keep your eye out on things like eBay and Gumtree in the UK, or even just have a look around the web. Many of the stores are starting to get them in second hand, and the condition that they come in at is brilliant, because people don't treat these badly. I mean, I've seen one that I was horrified at the state of it, and it was covered in dirt, it was filthy. And I mean filthy as in never been touched with a cloth. But generally these things do come back like they are brand new, so you would definitely get yourself a bargain by buying one of these, and again compare and see what comes out in the new one before you actually do make that jump, because you could find that you think, hang on a minute, I don't need to spend £5,000, £4,000, wherever it's going to turn up at. I could actually get myself a more cheaper bargain with one of these and have so much fun with it, because it has got a lot of stuff in it, and there's so much content. That's the great thing about Yamaha. The styles and stuff is always top notch, and there's lots of it from third-party companies and from Yamaha. So I really can't fault it. I mean, it's been a great instrument during the time that I've had mine, and although I am keen to move on to something new and would like sort of the challenge of having something different, even if it is maybe looking at another keyboard, who knows. I think now is the time for Yamaha to get the finger out and do something, because we are getting a little bit tired of the promise of something coming along without it actually being mentioned. Even just a sort of an idea of what's coming, or a sort of spoiler, I don't know, something, just tell us. So anyway, I'm going to disappear and go and I'll have a lie down in a darkened room. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Click subscribe. It helps my channel to be seen by more people. And if you click on the little bell, you also get notifications of when new videos appear. And I do like making these little videos, because this is my downtime. This is my relaxed time. I just enjoy walking through these things and playing and coming up with combinations of sounds. I mean, yeah, it's incredible. You can do so much with this. You can make it sound like other instruments. You can make it sound like a full orchestra. Anyway, I'm not here to sell you one, because you probably sat there with one at home. But I just wanted to show you this pack. It's called Moda de Viola. It's the best one in the Brazil set. There's about 10 packs you can download. This is the best one, without a doubt. And give it a whirl. Have a try. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye. Bye.